Welcome back, Master of Basketball. Why?
Good, MP. Look out there, MP.
Why the fuck did you phone go up? Oh, wait, I'm gonna see something.
Whoa.
Yes.
Looking good, my guy.
They will do on. Why?
He's about to tear the roof off.
Boy, thought we bet basketball.
Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is Game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at Philadelphia. They're in 8th place with plenty of games to be played. And, of course, Miami, and they're right behind them, trying to overtake them if they can.
Well, I think for Miami, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
And the clock is ticking for them to make that push. It's looking like they'll be fighting for a spot in the play-in.
And the starting lineup for Miami. They've got MP. He's out there with Suggs. And it's Jaquez in at the 3, the small forward. And for Philadelphia, they've got James. And it's Castle in at the 2. Well, MP has told us that being an all-star is important to the way he wants to lead his team. And he's made it a goal to show everyone that he deserves that spot.
With the crowded field of players putting up some big numbers, MP has not been at the top of the heap. He's faltered a bit. He'll have to turn up the effort and execution further to earn the votes to put himself over the top.
You take a look at Philadelphia. Though this is only game 2 of the Cup, desperation has to be setting in.
It's simple for me, guys. If they lose tonight and are 0-2 in group play, they're finished in the Cup. Way too much ground to make up in this group.
And when you talk about Miami, they wanted to start off strong in this tournament, and they did just that.
Yeah, when you talk to these guys, winning game 1 of the NBA Cup has given them a lot of confidence. Now, let's see if they can keep it rolling on the road. Fighting through contact, MP. Whew.
The 76ers have gone 1 for 3 so far, and the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Here's McCain. Last game, 26 points for him. Takes a 3. Castle misses. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. With the 10-footer. Here's Mobo. And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got MP. And it's Mobo in at the 5, down low. And the basket by MP.
And MP loves getting this close to the rim. Feels comfortable from this area.
76ers trail by 18. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Warriors was tremendous. He picked up 49 points, and he didn't waste any of his chances, putting up an impressive field goal percentage. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
Here's McGee. Miami making their last shot. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
MP against McGee. And that one drops. MP's got 6 here in the quarter.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Castle's checked in for the Sixers. And Miami also making a switch. Bell's checked in. Here's Oberto. He's scoreless. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
MP inside. Love's there. Deflected. Pass to McGee. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. 22 was their biggest lead. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Last year, they won the season series. Felt like a pretty even matchup then. Yeah, I love how aggressive MP is being right now. Every time he touches the ball, he's looking to capitalize.
And Philadelphia has possession. Miami making their last shot. Here's Oberto. The kick out to Walker. Takes the 3. Goes up with it again. The shot by Oberto, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
MP. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Great job. MP just so effective moving downhill.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Heat making a change here. Here's a peek at the current NBA Cup standings for you, here in the middle of the group round. And so it's MP making things happen for Miami. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Look at this raw.
Hey everybody, first off, let's take a gander at what's been happening on the trading block.
Incredible job by the front office, trading for a rising star and Bam Adebayo. Modern big man. Bam just brings the size, the shooting, and the defense. Bam has the package. Bam, 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 bam.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Heat.
They're giving a master class in ball movement right now, running the offense, finding the open man, and it leads to a bunch of high percentage looks.
Yeah, great chemistry at that end. Thanks as always.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
They've got James, and it's Alberto in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Adams, the pass to MP. Rebound by the 76ers. Pass to James. There's the triple. On target from range. James has got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman. They have no answer defensively inside.
Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. This one for 3. McCain's shot is off.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses. Well, Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's the teardrop, and the layup is good. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Mobo, off target from outside.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's MP. Tries again. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
In for the Heat, number 12. Substitution on the court.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
MP left side. Rebound by Philadelphia. Pass to Alberto from about 16. And there it is for him. Alberto's got 6.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot it.
A nice shot by MP.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
James outside. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Here's MP. And that one's good. MP's got 14 points here in the second half.
Not an easy spot for MP to convert from, but he found a way.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Got a piece of it. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The floater, and is blocked. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. 16 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Counted from distance.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
To the paint. He's off on the layup. Puts up a deep three. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Miami out in front, running away with this one. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. They've got MP, and it's Curry in at the power forward position. Pass to McCain, 4-3. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. It's good. MP's got 30.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
So it's Philadelphia now. To the middle. Here's McGee. Hauled in by Curry.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
A nice shot by MP. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
McGee for 3. Philadelphia with another miss.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
MP again. MP's got 34 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Soft touch off the glass. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Miami.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight. His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
McGee's shot is off.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
A nice shot by MP.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. To the right side, uncovered. A nice shot by McCain.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Here's MP. Walker pulls down the board.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Pass to Castle from the arc. Not going to go that time.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Castle to the left wing. McGee for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Miami's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Bonner. Bonner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
MP just showing off the vert.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Pass to McCain. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land. McCain's got 11 points here in the second half.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Heat.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Castle. They grab their own miss. Oberto goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
Here's MP. And another one.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. 30 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to Castle. The 3-ball. Called in by Curry.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get him. Going, but taking tough shot.
I don't know
Just
how
been
to
doing
walk that.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's McCain. James deciding where to go with it. Second shot opportunity, and count it.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
They really thought they had a chance tonight. Solid effort tonight on both ends. Yo, can you give me a pair of the Chicago ones? Good, MP.
Hey, stay focused in your workout today.
Looking good, my guy. MP, you're about to go off.
Tear it up.
All you have to do is visit giving everyone in attendance the same good almighty Father. Be the sixth man from the almighty Heat.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on... Well, Greg, this matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
It's been well documented that MP is taking these matchups seriously against other opponents in this conference. You got to wonder if that hasn't provided some extra motivation.
And it seems as though that lofty goal has gotten the MP a bit. He seems off to me. He hasn't performed well in these games against key opponents, and certainly is on the outside looking in as far as the All-Star game is concerned. He better pick it up quick.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Johnson. And it's Mobo in at the power forward position. Here's Johnson. Got a piece of it. Now, here's MP. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. Good work there as it goes. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
A tenacious player. MP doesn't mind a little contact on the way up.
Here's Mobo. A three-pointer off the mark. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture at the Miami franchise from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
Heat have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Adams in the corner. Over to the left wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. And he has been on another level this past month, getting Eastern Conference Player of the Month. MP.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their effort.
The Heat making a switch here. Clark's checked in, and a change for the Pacers. Keith's checked in, and there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one drops for him.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I caught up with Miami's head coach. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Bonner, he's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. 1:52 left to play here in the first. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against Cleveland.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
Yeah, their guys really got after it on the glass. Sometimes that's the difference maker between a win and a loss. Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
And he banks in the layup. MP's got 14.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Nembhard. And the foul called on MP. That's it. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. They've got Adams. MP out there with Suggs. Then it's Thomas. And it's Mobo in at the four-man position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice throw.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. A shot by Nembhard, no good. The Heat trail by 8. Inside. MP inside. Defended by Mathurin. MP, no good. Here's Wade. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And it's good for 2. Adams has got his second basket of the night.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Pass to Halliburton. This one for 3. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Miami's on 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for the Heat. Indiana leading by 8. Outside Mathurin. Nailed from three-point land. 7 points in the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's MP. Right through contact. MP.
And this game has MP's fingerprints all over it. He is really cooking.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. Puts up a 3. That falls. Nice.
Nembhard's
got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pacers. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. MP, good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Halliburton passes to Nembhard. And the 3 off target.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Jaquez right side. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
5 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Nembhard. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Indiana in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Well, they trailed by a bunch, but once they got going, the comeback was on. Back to the action in just a minute.
And get ready for the half-court shot.
Welcome in for halftime. And what
you have certain players that live and die by the 3. Right now, they are L-I-V-I-N, living. Can it continue this way? I don't know.
And let's move on to the race for rook. And that about wraps it up.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, It's been a great performance from him. Really
Rock on back here.
on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nemhard to his side. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Mobo in at the 4 spot. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. MP, no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Indiana leading by 8. And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
You look at Johnson. Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Now we get a chance to look at Tyrese Halliburton. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. And such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. Tough shot inside by MP.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Nemhard finds Mathurin. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. And now
nobody can stop me.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Indiana again missing.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Nobody gets not fit. Oh, yeah.
It's come from inside the paint.
Pacers shooting about 42% so far. Outside Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Pass to Nemhard. Over in the corner, Mathurin. No good on the triple. And here's Miami. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's MP. MP keeping his balance right there.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Nobody can come back here.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another. And there hasn't been anything easy for them in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
After in for three. It's hauled in by Adams. The Heat with the lead. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Suggs in the corner. Heat moving the ball around. He gets that one. MP's got 38 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And the... Move in now for Indiana. Suggs out there with MP. Then there's Jaime Hawkins. And it's Adams at the 5 roaming the paint. It's the group on the floor for Miami. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a
free throw.
Now how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass. Constantly moving that ball from one side to the other. Rocking the rim. MP injecting some energy into his squad.
Halliburton with it. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
MP, good.
Well, MP knows these are high-value looks inside.
Pacers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Bounce pass, Halliburton. Lets the 3 fly. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Yeah, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert. Yeah, they needed a hoop there. MP is the man to deliver.
Pass to Mobo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Oh.
Mobo's got a couple of...
That was the overtime. Not much more.
MP with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. MP, no good.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
Yeah, that could be deflating. They have to lock back in.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Back to MP. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession.
Oh, come on. You cannot let that happen in this situation.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
To the paint. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. The Pacers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the 4th quarter. Here's Mobo. Trifecta.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Another bucket. Wow.
Whoa! We'll get away with that.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Halliburton. And the foul called on MP. That's his fifth foul. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. And both at the line. It's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
What a moment for MP. This guy has guts in the clutch.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try to extend the game.
Miss a shot. I won.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. With some arc. Yes! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Here's Nemhard. Oh, missed it. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports.
I'm gonna get my...
These teams are...
Or the fat guys, we got
battle tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Here we are, Stan, seeing more. More great international players in the NBA, and you've had a chance to coach some of the good ones as well.
Well, yeah, look, Kevin, you're right about the league now. We see every year, it seems like, the MVP is an international player. I had Hedo Turkoglu as a big part of what
why
we
he
did
went
in
for
Orlando.
Calabasas?
Was a most improved player in the league one year and a key part of our team that made it to the finals. 6'10", highly skilled, very versatile guy. There are great players coming from everywhere in the world.
They've got Jalen Suggs. He's out there with MP. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Adams. And it's Mobo in at the 4 slot.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Halliburton with it. Picked up by Suggs. A shot by Nemhard, no good. Miami trailing. It's extra time here, just over a minute into overtime. It's good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Over to the wing. Here's Mobo. Steps back. And a wide open look for Halliburton. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. MP, no good. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Now, Suggs. Here's Adams. And he converts the layup. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Pass to Mobo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Mobo's got the game tied up here for the Pacers. Here's MP. Adams trying to free himself up. It's good. And that bucket ignites the crowd.
And the emotions of these fans right now boiling over after that shot.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Out to the right wing. Mobo. And it's off from three-point range. Now the Heat with it. Down low. Here's MP. Count it.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it
Well, I told you best to stop.
MP outside. Good, he hits again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
There's nobody can stop him.
In this one.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Halliburton for three. It's hauled in by the Heat.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
It's intercepted.
Such a risky pass to make. I mean, for the reason we just saw, the D has too much time to get in position.
Here's Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Foul! Why we hit a foul? Why the free throw?
He drops the first one, and that gives them
Because they will feel bad lost.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 5-point game.
Sorry.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game
There's no way you can come back.
No good from outside. And so it's Miami winning this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And that's good.
Another day, another win. What?
I'm gonna pause the game. I go like, come on.
It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
I'm right back, guys. I'm Why? Somebody gonna talk.
Looking good, my guy. Road to the finals is a lot easier if you win this one.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark. Some crafty veterans on both of these rosters, Clark. How do you see that impacting the game?
Well, B.A., it's going to lead to some high-level basketball. You got a roster full of high IQ players. They know what it takes to get W's. I'm very much looking forward to this matchup because of that.
And of course, MP has made it known he expects an all-star nod this season. And any matchup that challenges his spot, he's going to take very seriously.
And in terms of those all-star aspirations, the results so far haven't been what MP hoped for. His stats, his performance in matchups, we see there's lots of room for improvement. But knowing MP, that's room he could make up in short order and start looking more like the exceptional star he wants to be.
A look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Castle, and it's Mobo in at the power forward position.
MP with a tough shot. That's really hard. Great concentration.
Pass to Alberto, to the wing on the left. Mobo can't hit. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Heat. Their last encounter in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the Sixers.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage.
Scorching and torching offensively. They were able to get everything they wanted.
Nice shot by Walker.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Grant, the Heat last season retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire two-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, what he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important.
Pass to Alberto. Castle for three. Adams grabs the miss. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. MP inside. He played a great game against San Antonio. That shot off the mark. Over to the wing. Here's McCain. Pure from three-point range.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
MP inside. Another shot. And it's laid in by Adams.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Philadelphia has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Mobo. Fires for 3. Rebound Miami. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. MP against Walker. Here's MP. Outside Jaquez. Three-pointer. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
76ers trail by 4. Here's Mobo. Misses the 3. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Inside, MP, and that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to McCain. Will it go? Philadelphia with another miss. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Heat. Here's MP. Oh, the teardrop falls in. MP's got 10 points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Goes up off the inbound. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
And this is how locked in MP is. Not letting the bump affect him in the slightest.
Jalen Suggs out there with MP. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Mobo in at the 4. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Castle misses.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
MP fast up the floor.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. The foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Clark is checked in for Miami. Bolden, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
MP. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Mobo. Coming off a 16-point game against Portland.
A pest down low. Those 3 blocks really affected guys attacking the hoop. An excellent job of taking what the defense is giving.
MP with it, and it's McGee picking him up. MP inside. No good there. 8 for 13 now. The Sixers trailing. No one near him. Jaquez grabs the board.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself. Yeah, and that's easy.
Don't like
work
a
for
Dolphin.
MP, capitalizing off the break.
And for Philadelphia, they're shooting pretty well at 45%.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
First half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Philadelphia on top. They're up by 2. And time now for the halftime break with the 3rd quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
You gotta dip to the right.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
Looking at Philadelphia, they hear the clock. Trying to coast through the season straight into the playoffs? Not how it works, fellas.
And a look back now at the first half as the Sixers have a tight game on their hands.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cups to the ball, and if
And that'll do it for us.
And as on the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Castle, and it's McCain in a shooting guard. MP no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. McCain's got 10 points in just the second half.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Here's MP. That one a little long. Philadelphia leading by 10. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
There's no way we'll come back here.
Exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Brett, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
McGee for three. Rebound Miami. Lobo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low. Getting it done inside. MP.
Look, when a guy heats up like MP has here, you got to keep feeding the fire, man.
Love a screen on Clark. Pass to McCain. Now here's McGee. Drains the triple. And the 76ers lead by 11.
It's been a dominant night for him. Staying productive throughout.
MP, a tough bucket inside.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So both teams changing it up here. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating them to the spot. Well done.
The Sixers with another miss.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect.
I'm glad he didn't go overboard and try to do too much there.
Pass to Alberto. Walker with it. Beyond the arc. Adams grabs the miss. MP with it. And Walker picks him up defensively. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
If they want to come away with a victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
The free throw drops for Jaquez.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing.
Nobody can stop me.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline.
Don't come back to this before we break and lose.
Handlers very uncomfortable.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. MP beats the contact.
Looking very much unhurried. MP handling his business.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Castle. Pass to Walker. From deep. Miami grabs the miss. Adams has got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Here's MP. And the layup falls. MP's got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
Here's Here's Momo. Here's the three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's MP. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. MP's got 16 in the second half.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And another miss by Philadelphia. To take the lead. Rebound by the 76ers. Pass to Walker. Puts up a three. Oh, nails the triple.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Outside Jaquez. Count it. Oh, a tremendous three. We're tied.
Well, I see overtime again.
Player for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. And so here is Philadelphia.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And what a big-time play by MP, showing no fear when the heat is on.
They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Castle. Adams grabs the miss.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to MP. And he buries it.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
No more overtime.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
Oh, it's stolen away. To the inside.
Block it.
Here's McCain. Adams covering. Missed it. And another shot. It's off.
Really good job on the inside that time. I mean, he had to work for that rebound. He got it done.
So a close game sees Miami taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
You are the straw that stirs the drink. Way to bring home that W.
This is the last round before adrenaline.
There he is, man.
This is the last round.
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that time. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings in the East. You look at Detroit, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and definitely the team to beat. And, of course, there's the Heat, 8.5 games behind them.
And I think for the Pistons, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. We've got Cunningham. Johnson is out there with Wilson, and it's Stanley in at the 5 spot. And for the Heat, MP out there with Suggs. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Mobo in at the 4. MP is not taking these conference matchups lightly. He doesn't want to just be the best and make it into the All-Star game. He has made it known he wants to be the guy.
And MP's been getting a lot of looks after announcing he wanted to be the best in his conference, but underperforming since he made those remarks. And how can you not feel like all eyes are on you? They are. He's going to have to do something to make everyone forget some of these lackluster performances.
What better way to start a new year than with NBA hoops? Craig, not feeling tired, are you? We got a long way to go here, partner.
Oh, I'm feeling good. Hopefully, these players can say the same. I'm sure many of them did stay up a wee bit past their bedtime last night.
And that one is good from Suggs.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
Pass to Clowney. Detroit, no good that time either.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Mobo. Takes it off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
For Detroit, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Clowney. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And Adams with the slam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Wilson after the Heat pick up 2. And Clowney can't get it to go.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Basket counts.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with the Heat's head coach. He talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams, too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the Pistons making a change here. Wesley's checked in.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
Taking a look here at some stats for Cunningham. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Getting around 24 points per, 6 assists, and 6 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
Wesley the pass to Cunningham. Rebound by the Heat. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to Clowney. From outside the arc, buries it from 3-point range. Clowney's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Pistons. MP against Cunningham. And again, MP's got 16 points. Pistons trail by 12. Johnson outside. Here's Wesley. No good with the triple. The drive by MP. He's off on that one. Cunningham with some nice D. Pass to Wesley. On the wing, Johnson fires from deep. It's hauled in by Adams. The Heat leading by 12. To the middle. Here's Mobo. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And so it's Miami sitting with a comfortable lead up. Making substitutions here. Cunningham for 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And Detroit looking at who they've got. They've got Wilson. He's out there with Cunningham. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. Pass to Wesley, and they get it. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Wesley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pistons trail by 20, and the foul called on MP. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
It's his 2nd foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Hunter's checked in for Detroit. The shot by Wilson, no good. So for the Pistons, their last game, a win against the Hawks. Here's MP. Wilson grabs the board. Detroit's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the 2nd quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The game is certainly going international. Commissioner Adam Silver says, with basketball's exponential growth, it's now truly a global game. We're fortunate that the very best in the world want to play in a single league. And Kevin, the NBA continues to draw talent from all corners of the globe.
And David, you've been all over the globe, and the talent level undeniable. Johnson wide open, he fires, and again it's the Pistons missing.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hunter kicks to Cunningham. Pass to Wilson. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Wilson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. MP against Cunningham. MP, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
MP, good. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Johnson outside. Pass to Hunter. Back to Johnson. Pistons passing it around. Cunningham gets the bucket.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. You got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
Here's MP. The shot's good. MP's got 28 points for the game.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Johnson can't hit. Here's Suggs. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Cunningham. MP getting it done for the Miami Heat. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this.
Attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
Definitely some explosive guys on this list, but there's plenty of time out there for someone to grab this spot. Maybe even elevate up.
Yeah, that 50-inch vertical don't lie.
Neither do those shorts.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring, like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you in. Stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we, into the second half of our broadcast. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Suggs out there with MP. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Adams, and at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat. And, Brent, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Yeah, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on. They're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
Johnson from outside. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. Yep, it counts. 34 points for MP.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low.
Substitution on the court.
Heat leading by 14 on the floor for Detroit. They've got Hunter. Christie is out there with Wilson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Wesley in at the power forward position. Here's MP. He shoots again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. MP's got 36. Pistons trail by 16. Here's Wilson. Detroit, no good that time either. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. MP, and he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 38 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Wilson the pass to Christie. The tray. The shot by Wilson, no good. Miami's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Johnson kicks to Wilson. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Adams, he's checked in for the Heat. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Clark.
That's the tenacity you have to have inside. MP, it would be physical.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And good that time. MP's got 40 points.
Willing to battle for the bucket, MP is unintimidated by the defensive presence there inside.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Good on the shot. Miami with the ball. 15-point game. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Johnson can't get it to go.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. The shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And there's the bucket from MP.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Detroit, no good that time either.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped. And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Heat.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And Clowney can't get it to go. Here's MP. And the shot falls.
I thought to go in.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
He gets it in there. MP's got 48.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
again.
My goodness. 50 for the eight.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us.
Great win tonight, MP. Why would you ever leave Nike? There's a goal. Look out there, MP.
Here they are. What's going on?
MP.
Hey.
Welcome. Hey, I know we didn't make All-Star, but there's still a lot of season left and a chance to make something special.
This cutscene's
Just gotta keep grinding, right? That's right. Now take a look at these second-half goals and let us know which ones you'd like to pursue.
Oh man, we gotta do. Oh man, we got April, no February, March. February, no March or something. Like March, MyCareer team. I don't care about March. I do like March last time. There's 1 February at 2 a.m. 1 February.
I want to be the MVP.
You looking for those bright lights, huh?
Playing at the MVP level will help us get a title. In order to give the most to the team, I have to ask the most of myself first.
You have the ability. And the way you've been performing this year, you're worthy of the recognition. But that is a reward that is based largely on perception.
Well, it's a tricky thing, I get that.
Luckily, we know how to play the game. You show out against other MVP contenders.
And win games.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go in the build early. Right out. Unless you all quit here. Yeah, it was 1 February, we're good. Okay, so I'll see you guys next shot. See you guys next time. See you guys next time. Goodbye. See you guys next time. You should subscribe. I hope so. Goodbye. And I'll see you back on basketball. 2K basketball. I'll be back on it next week. See you guys next time. See you guys next time. Y'all fine. And basketball 2K. I hope so. I'll be back on up soon. I hope so. Get some new episode coming out soon. See you guys next time. You should subscribe. Well, guys, now okay now. See you guys. Goodbye. And see you guys next time. With basketball. See you guys next time.